Well, today we're going to introduce you to the new 4-H clothing and textile contest, Duds to Dazzle. Well, what is Duds to Dazzle, you're probably asking? Well, you know, in the 4-H clothing and textile project, 4-H members gain lots of different knowledge and skills. Everything from fashion design to public speaking, learning more about positive self-body image, and learning how to purchase clothing to constructing it. In Duds to Dazzle, we take all of that knowledge and skills that 4-H members have learned and we go one step further. We teach them to go green. So in the competition, 4-H members are challenged to take a textile that's no longer being used for its original purpose and refurbishing it into a new viable product. The goal is for them to take a textile and ensure that it's not being thrown into the waste system. So an example would be if a 4-H member has a closet full of fabric that's not being used anymore, and they take that fabric along with some lace and a rubber band and a pearl button, and they develop a headband instead of that fabric being thrown away. So now I'm going to turn it over to Angela and let her share the contest rules with you, along with the categories that a Duds to Dazzle contest has.
The Duds to Dazzle contest is a qualifying contest for Texas 4-H Roundup. Texas 4-H Roundup is available only to seniors, but juniors and intermediates can compete at the local, county, and district levels. A team for Duds to Dazzle consists of 3 to 5 members, a minimum of 3, maximum of 5. Each team will have a sewing kit. You can see on the table here that I have a portion of the items from the sewing kit. To find a complete list of what's in the sewing kit, you can go to the Duds to Dazzle, look at the Duds to Dazzle guideline. When a team arrives at their workstation, they will find several items available for them. First will be the category in which they will be competing. Second, they'll find their startup item. This is the item that they are going to repurpose and remake so that it has a new life, so it doesn't end up in the landfill. Next, they'll find a series of 6 resources that they can use as a guide as they're putting together their item and their presentation. They will also find a planning worksheet. This worksheet will help them prepare for their presentation, and all of the things that are included on the worksheet will help them to do well during their interview with the judges. Duds to Dazzle has 3 categories: wearable, non-wearable, and jewelry and accessory. When the contest starts, it really has just 2 main parts. It has the preparation time and the presentation. During the preparation time, this is the time that the group takes their startup item and creates something new. They can use items from the craft closet to add to their item as they're creating something new. They have 60 minutes from start to finish to be able to design, complete, prepare a presentation, and clean up their work area before they're interviewing with 3 judges. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Charlene, and she's going to talk to you a little bit more about the kit, the startup items, and what's involved in the clothing closet.
Okay, next let's talk about the items that are needed in order for a team to complete the contest. First, there's the contest kit. It includes a basic sewing machine, no sergers allowed, and the materials that go along with the sewing machine, including your presser feet and the bobbins and sewing needles. Along with that, there's about 35 additional items, including sewing and craft items. The complete list of items that are included can be found in the Duds to Dazzle guide, which is included on the Texas 4-H website. A team can choose not to include the entire list into their kit, but the main rule to follow is that no additional items may be included in the kit. When the team comes to contest, there will be individuals that will be going through their kits to ensure those items are correct. In order to prepare a kit, it's really important to have some type of tub that is easy to carry, or I also suggest that you use a container that is on wheels and has a handle so it's easy to manipulate. Another suggestion would be to take all your small supplies and organize them in a clear container, whether it be a plastic Ziploc baggie or another clear plastic container. It's also sometimes nice to use just like a mailing label and put it on there and list the supplies that are in there so they can be easily found. Other suggestions is in order to get the supplies to fill your kits, it can be a little costly if you go to buy all of your items brand new. An average estimated cost is about 150 items plus the cost of a new sewing machine. So some of the things that counties have done in order to get their kits complete is to have a service project where 4-H members are asked to bring items that go either in the kit or in the sewing closet. Counties have found sponsorship and asked different businesses and individuals to provide either material items or financial funding. Or you can also check with your county extension office and see that if there are already items that they have that you can borrow, such as staple guns to put in your closet, or scissors, or glue, those types of items that they already have readily available so you don't have to use additional funding. As the saying goes, when there's a will, there's a way.